So it's obvious that you're interested in starting a YouTube channel during 2021. That's why you clicked on this video. But I'm pretty sure you probably have learned, if not, you're going to learn that there's lots of obstacles you're going to have to overcome because of the vast amount of people that are on YouTube. In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can overcome those obstacles and some practical advice I can give you to become a successful YouTuber. But before I do that, I want to ask you this random question. If you was at work, if you had the option to take the elevator or a slide to the first floor, which would you take? Put those answers in the comments because I'd love to hear what you had to say. There's a reason why I asked that random question, by the way. If you stay towards the end of this video, I'll tell you why. What's up, fam? Thanks for tuning in once again, or for the very first time. I'm Jasper the Filmy, and the first thing I got to share with you before I get into anything else about starting a YouTube channel will be understanding the importance of audience retention. Yes, if you made it this far, that means I did my job. I was able to hook you and I was able to bring you into the topic of the video, and that has been really important for YouTube these past couple of years, because if you are going onto a YouTube channel to watch a video, what YouTube pays close attention to is how long the viewers spend on YouTube, most importantly how long they spend on the videos that the YouTuber creates. So they've added some new impressions and some new tools in YouTube Studio that will help you measure and see how long people are spending on your YouTube videos. And be honest with you, if they're not spending a lot of time on your YouTube videos, then they're not going to be promoted. YouTube will promote a small YouTube channel the same way they will promote a large YouTube channel, but the difference between you being the small YouTuber and the large YouTuber is that the large YouTuber has gone through a practice and gone through a pretty much way of proving that they can keep people on the platform. And this is something that you got to master. Yeah, so I thought I'd just go ahead and get that out of the way towards the front of the video, because chances are you probably will skip off and go to another video before this video is even over. And I'm not saying that to be sarcastic or being salty. I'm just saying that out of the statistics of YouTube, most of the viewers that click on a video very rarely spend the full duration of the video to see the content. And honestly, that is a message to you as a small YouTuber, how important it is to really hammer in the main message of your content within the first 30 seconds to the first couple of minutes of your video. Because if you do not hammer it in towards the very beginning, then you're not going to add value to that person that's watching that video, and they will go off to another video, YouTube will see it, and then you will become another small YouTube channel that does not get much attention, because you're just not adding any value to anybody when they click on your videos. And the way you add value to these people that are searching onto your videos is just genuinely having the natural understanding of the content and subject matter that you're talking about. Which leads me to the next point. If you're going to start off a YouTube channel, you need to find something that you can just sit down in a corner of a room and talk to the corner or the wall for at least 2 days straight. Now, I'm not telling you to just sit in the corner of your room and talk to it, because then people are going to think you're crazy. But what I'm saying is you got to find something that you can naturally gab about without having any hesitation, that you can do it with passion. Because when you can do it with passion, then people can feel it. People can see it on the other side of that screen. And if you can speak honestly with some good value about what you're talking about, even if you only have 2 views on your videos within the first couple of days, somebody is going to click on that video and they're going to see this guy or this girl really knows what they're talking about. Regardless of if they are just starting out on YouTube, this person is an expert, a resource, an understandable force in that field, in that industry. And another thing that it shows to your audiences or viewers that watches your videos will be how consistent you can be with creating content that can provide solutions to their needs, wants, and desires. Don't get it twisted. At the end of the day, the relatable content is the undebatable content. That's the content that provides value to that audience. You got to know who it is that you're creating content for, because that's going to drive you, and that's going to be the compass of what really goes into your videos. If you're a young creative starting off college, wanting to pretty much create probably a YouTube channel to, talk about your college life, or if you're that young creative in high school wanting to start a YouTube channel, you gotta have a topic, and then you also have to have an understanding for who it find value in that topic. And the same thing applies even if you're a company or a brand creating a YouTube channel to probably show off your products and services. At the end of the day, showing off your products and services is fine, but that's not going to be the sole purpose of your YouTube channel. At the end of the day, you got to create content that's going to provide value to the customer within that industry and share how your products and services could provide solutions to the common issues and problems that the customer knows exists within the industry, and how your products and services solve those problems, and ultimately how your company as a whole is positioned within the industry in solving the problems against the competitors that exist within your industry. By the way, I did not forget about the slide question that I asked you at the beginning of this video. I promise you I'm going to give you the reason why I asked you that question, and we're coming close towards everything wrapping up. But if you stay this far, then there's a possibility that you're liking everything that you're hearing. And if you are liking everything that you're hearing, I would just encourage you to go ahead and just hit that like button right now for me. That would mean a lot. So I'm going to fill you in on a little secret. This is going to be information on top of what I was talking about, understanding the topic that you're going to make your channel about, and then understanding the audience that's going to naturally find interest in that topic. Another thing that's going to be really important to the growth of your videos and your channel on YouTube is having a good grasp for creating thumbnails and titles that can pretty much engage the viewer to click on that video. The first thing that the viewer sees, honestly, a lot of times when it comes to surfing for videos, is the thumbnail. And if you don't have an engaging thumbnail, you're going to obviously get missed, and the chance of growing is going to start to diminish. And YouTube measures the click-through rates of your videos as well. It's right there in YouTube Studio in the analytics. Literally, the higher that click-through rate is, the greater your chances of that video getting promoted is going to increase. And this has nothing to do, in most cases, with the size of that YouTube channel. Ultimately, if you made a bomb video that people liked, they also saw and they clicked on, YouTube is going to notice that more people are liking this video, more people are clicking on this video, and in many cases you'll find yourself, if you're a good YouTuber making good content, beating out some of the biggest YouTube channels that are out there. And I can prove it even on some of the videos that are on my channel that goes up against YouTubers that has millions of subscribers, way more than me, obviously. So right now I'm working on a video that will show you how you could make some engaging thumbnails. Once that video is done, it will be right up there that you could click on so that you can engage with it. I would definitely encourage you to check that out, because that's going to definitely help you too. So I know there's somebody out there that is possibly asking, well, Jasper, what type of equipment should I buy when it comes to the camera and the audio and everything else to get started with my YouTube channel? And I don't have much of a background in camera operating and videography. If you're that person, I understand where you're coming from. I would definitely encourage you to take a look at a video that I created that pretty much gives you 6 things to purchase, all of which are all the things that I'm using in this same video right here. And I will show you how to make a video look like this or similar to this one in that video, and everything that I use is also in the list of the description of that video as well. And I think you'll enjoy it, so definitely click on that video to take a look at that. Of course, master all the other things that I was mentioning in the beginning of this video as well, so that you can kind of get started and heading in the right direction of your content. As promised, like I said, the reason why I asked you that random question would be shared towards the end of this video, and here it is, whether you would like to take the slide or an elevator instead. The reason why I asked you that question is because this is actually attached to a fun fact for you. Literally, at YouTube's headquarters, which is in San Bruno, California, they actually have a slide that they've built inside of their headquarters to give the employees the opportunity to just slide down if they want to take the slide instead of the elevator. And they actually copied this idea from Google. Google also has another slide inside of their headquarters as well. So a fun fact for you guys. If you did like this video, please do me a favor. Like I said earlier, please hit that like button to let YouTube know that you did like this video. And of course, if you would like to see more videos on content creation as a young creative that's growing, and gear reviews and equipment recommendations, as well as some movie reviews that is usually sprinkled with inspirational messages to the creative community, I would definitely encourage you to hit that subscribe button, because I'm always uploading these videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I guarantee you this is a great journey to join me, and I promise you, you will not regret it. So until next time, capture life and create visions.